What to see in Copenhagen. In this short video, I'll summarize what I saw in Copenhagen over 7 days. I recommend starting with a guided canal tour to get a general overview and comprehensive view of the city. For each of the places and attractions I'll list now, I've made individual videos that I'll be publishing from today onwards. So, if you want to see them, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. But now, let's see in detail what you absolutely must see. Let's start. Here we see Nyhavn, the famous harbor with its colorful houses. Hans Christian Andersen lived in one of these. Nyhavn at Kongens Nytorv, King's New Square, the largest square in Copenhagen. From King's New Square, the long Strøget Street, about 2 kilometers long, runs from Kongens Nytorv to the Town Hall Square, Rådhuspladsen, and is mostly pedestrianized. Strøget is Copenhagen's main street. Tivoli Gardens is Copenhagen's amusement park, located between the Town Hall Square and the train station. This amusement park opened on August 15, 1843, and is the second oldest amusement park in the world still operating, after Bakken, also in Denmark. Kastellet is a star-shaped fortress with 5 points, built to defend the harbor in 1626. This octagonal fortress is surrounded by Churchill Park, where we find the statue of the Little Mermaid, the undisputed symbol of the city. Amalienborg Palace is the official residence of the Danish royal family, who moved there in 1794. In front of this palace, we find the Tivoli Gardens. At Amalienborg Palace, you can watch the changing of the guard at noon, with the soldiers marching from Rosenborg Castle, the former royal residence. You should also dedicate adequate time to visiting some of the city's most important museums. The National Museum of Denmark, where you can explore the country's history and culture from prehistoric times. The Copenhagen Museum, which collects and tells the last 300 years of the Danish capital's history, from metropolitan development to conflicts. The DAC, the main exhibition space dedicated to architecture in Denmark. The Carlsberg Glyptotek, which offers an extraordinary collection of ancient and modern art. Charlottenborg Palace, a large 17th century villa now used as a contemporary art museum with unique works. To truly understand Copenhagen, you need to walk around and get lost in its characteristic neighborhoods. Christianshavn and the Free City of Christiania, the anarchist neighborhood. Nørrebro, the trendiest and most multicultural neighborhood in Copenhagen. Frederiksberg, the elegant neighborhood. Holmen is a seaside neighborhood made up of a series of islets. Oristad, a jewel of architecture. Amager, Copenhagen's beach. If you follow me in these videos, besides Copenhagen, I'll also take you on 2 fascinating excursions outside the city. The first will be to Elsinore, where we'll visit the famous Kronborg Castle, also known as Hamlet's Castle, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We'll explore its imposing walls and discover the history that inspired Shakespeare's famous play. The second excursion will take us to Roskilde, a city rich in history and culture. Here we'll visit the Roskilde Cathedral, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, where many monarchs are buried. We'll also explore the Viking Ship Museum, which houses extraordinary artifacts from Viking ships recovered from the Roskilde Fjord. During my trip, I used the Copenhagen card, which allowed me to save a lot on entrance fees to numerous attractions and museums, as well as offering unlimited use of public transport. It was a really convenient choice that I recommend to anyone visiting the city. Through these videos, I hope to convey the emotions I felt while visiting this fascinating capital. But before starting the journey, a few introductory words about Denmark. Denmark is a kingdom, a parliamentary monarchy. A typical example of a parliamentary monarchy is the British one, where the sovereign reigns but does not govern. The country includes the Jutland Peninsula, an archipelago of islands in the Baltic Sea, and, in the North Sea, Greenland and the Faroe Islands. Denmark is the smallest and southernmost state in Scandinavia, although it does not belong to the Scandinavian peninsula. The Danish monarchy is, after the Japanese one, the oldest still in existence in the world.